What's up, everybody? Thanks again for joining me. I wanted to, I got a message on Facebook a few weeks ago, and I was asked a question about the cosplayer in my logo. Now, this video was one of my client testimonial videos, and they asked a question there about the logo, and particularly about the cosplayer in the logo. So I thought this video would be a good opportunity to talk about the origin of the logo that I use. So back in 2011 was the first year that I went to YumaCon. That is the biggest anime convention in Michigan, which takes place in Detroit. And so that was the first year I went, and I just only went on, like, I think it was Saturday. So I stayed there Saturday for a couple hours. And no, it was Friday. That's correct, it was Friday. So the next year in 2012, I went for the entire weekend. So it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And it was the last day, Sunday, I believe, that I ran into a young lady named Kate. Now, Kate was in a Lady Ciao cosplay, and it was purple. It was like a dark purple, and I just remember that it was absolutely gorgeous on her. And so she was walking into the atrium of the GM Renaissance Center, and I took a picture of her then. A few hours later, I was shooting on the Riverwalk, and I ran into her again, and that's where I met her brother, which is a really outstanding guy. And we did a full shoot, and they were just really great photos when I finally got home and started to look at them and everything. Fast forward a few months after that, and I was working on redesigning my logo to try and promote Stucky Media a bit more effectively. So I started to consider, okay, what is Stucky Media? What is this all about? And the word elegant came to mind. So I decided to go with that theme, elegant photography. So I needed to find a photo to help put into, to make it to a logo. And so I started going through my photos and everything like that, and I ran across Kate's picture again. And I said, wow, okay. And I said, yeah, we'll use this one. And so that's how I got the first logo with her portrait on it, her cosplay, her Lady Ciao cosplay portrait. And you know, it was just, it turned out really nicely. Fast forward 2 years later, and we're both at ShudoCon. This is 2014, 2015. And so I run into Kate again, and she's wearing the same Lady Ciao cosplay. And I said, well, hey, why don't we go down to the pier, which is runs right under the Lansing, Michigan Convention Center. And this convention was ShudoCon, which is up in Lansing, and which is like not too far from the Michigan State Capitol. And so we go down there and we shoot, and again, photos come out absolutely gorgeous. So after that shoot is over, I bring the photos back home and I start going through them again. And I said, well, you know what, this is a great opportunity to redesign the logo. So I redesigned the logo, and I used that picture, and again, just absolutely gorgeous. You know, and really the whole point of all of this is that if I hadn't have met Kate at YumaCon and took those photos of her, I would not have the logo and the whole concept of what Stucky Media is, and the photography and the kind of photography that I achieved never would have been what it is today without that shoot I did with Kate. And you know, if I had to give any advice to photographers of any kind, I say you need to find that one thing that really inspires you. And what really inspired me was the way Kate looked in that Lady CL cosplay, and even the way that she just carries herself in all of her cosplay and just in general really inspired my photography. And so those things come out of some of the weirdest places. And you know, to this day, me and Kate are still friends, and we just wrapped up a great shoot at Wayne State University, which is in Detroit. We wrapped up I thought, with an excellent shoot, and you know, it just reminds me of the inspiration that I had of that elegance in photography. And sometimes I think when you're going through the motions and you're shooting and things like that, you sometimes forget. And it's always a good idea to go back to that thing that originally inspired you to get into photography, or to continue photography, or to change the way you shoot. So Kate is just an excellent person, excellent cosplayer, and she'll always have my thanks for being a inspiration to me as a photographer. And I will leave a link in the description of the video so you can go check out her cosplay page, which is Melty Creme Cosplay. So thanks for joining me, and we'll see you in the next one.